Hi guys, it's AJ from AJ's Pools again. Today we're going to show you how to clean a stain out of the bottom of the pool from an algae stain, green algae, sometimes black algae. I'll show you how to take care of that. It's a pretty easy solve. This here is a little bit of a mustard algae stain. It's easier to treat than, say, a black algae. Two reasons that algae happens. One, obviously it's from low chlorine in the pool. Circulation is usually a problem too. This particular pool needs to have a cartridge clean so that you can get the filtration back up. It's been winter time, so the homeowner hasn't put as much chlorine in the pool and maintained as much as they normally would do. We're going to show you how to treat this, and it works the same for black algae or other kind of algae that just doesn't necessarily brush very well. So how we're going to do this today is we're going to get some stuff. It's called Trichlor, and this is a brand that I like to use. And the main thing that you want to be careful for is when you search for the Trichlor, it's got to be granulated, A, and B, it has to have as much available chlorine as possible. So if you look in stuff on Amazon and it's only got 50% of the Trichlor and 50% of inert materials, that's just filler. It's not going to work as well. You're basically paying for half of the material that you need, or half of the effectiveness. So I'll try and find this link online and put it in the description or to the next of the video so that you guys can buy this, and I'll show you how this works. We're going to basically today, we're going to take this spot here and we're just going to broadcast the Trichlor granules over this area, and we're going to shut the equipment off. And we're going to let it sit for 24 hours. 24 hours where it's not going to run. We'll take the pool vac out or anything like that, so that we don't want this to be sucked up. We want it to sit on top of this algae for 24 hours. It'll form a cloud of chlorine that will suffocate this algae, and then tomorrow we can brush it away and it'll be gone. It's a pretty easy fix, pretty inexpensive. Not meant to do all the time, but whenever you have this problem, it's easy to solve this way. If you have a dog, certainly keep the dog away so that they don't get the chlorine granules in their nose.
Gotcha.
Don't throw it downwind of yourself or upwind. So know which way the wind is blowing, and then just toss this right over the area. So if you're going to use Trichlor and you need to kill black algae, you have to use Trichlor. It has to basically sit on top of the algae for a period of 24 hours before it dissolves. You know, black algae is a very hardy algae. It takes a long time for it to grow, and it has deep roots, and it's hard to get out. So this is the only way to do it. So Trichlor. Never use dichlor unless you just want to use to raise your regular chlorine levels up. Dichlor is a different material. It's a different product. It dissolves fast. So dichlor is for shocking your pool and having it dissolve immediately, bringing the water chlorine value up. However, I don't necessarily recommend using dichlor or any kind of powdered shock to raise your regular chlorine levels up. I recommend using a liquid chlorine always. Because the liquid chlorine is going to raise the chlorine levels of your pool a lot faster, and you're not going to have so many byproducts. You're not going to have minerals that are also and stabilizers and things like that it's going to stay in your water once you add it, and then your water becomes harder, more total dissolved solids, and less comfortable to swim in. Liquid chlorine is the way to boost up your chlorine levels fast if you need to, after a storm, after a party, that sort of thing. So a little bit of tip there. Yeah, about 20 minutes in, you can already see that the chlorine is just about bleached out the algae. So yeah, it's done a pretty good job.